3 new dames and knights were named in the New Year honours today. Canoeist Lisa Carrington, our most successful Olympian with 6 medals, 5 of them gold. She's joined by our most successful Paralympian swimmer, Sophie Pascoe, at 28, the youngest Kiwi to be made a dame. While former Privacy Commissioner Marie Schroff has been honoured for services to the state and community. The new knights are Robert Bomb Gillies, the last surviving member of the 28th Māori Battalion. Former Auckland City Missioner Chris Farrelly, who's dedicated his life to supporting our most vulnerable. And nutrition expert Jim Mann for his research into preventing heart disease and diabetes. Elizabeth White has more on this year's Super 6.
They're the best of the best, one in the canoe, the other in the pool.
Sophie Pascoe joins a very elite club.
She is New Zealand's most successful Olympian.
New Zealand's greatest ever Olympian Lisa Carrington and Paralympian Sophie Pascoe among our newest dames. Both women surprised and humbled by the news.
There's a lot of people out there that do amazing things for their communities that don't have these honours, so yeah, I feel just privileged.
I think it will take a little bit of getting used to, for sure. Obviously, I still see myself as Sophie.
Former CEO of Auckland City Mission Chris Farrelly now joins an elite group, but says he's deeply indebted to the people on the fringes who inspired him.
People who were struggling, who were in poverty and really on the margins, I began to get to know them and understand stories, and they began to influence me.
Much of his career was also spent helping young Northland men affected by AIDS in the 1990s, a time when it was still legal to discriminate on health status and sexual orientation.
A lot of my work has been part of fighting the fight, so to speak, behind the scenes, where there has been discrimination and inequity.
Nutrition expert Jim Mann has spent 30 years researching heart disease and diabetes and highlighted the dangers of too much sugar.
I think it is really important work, and it will influence the recommendations that come from the World Health Organization.
Women's Refuge Chief Executive Ange Jury has become an officer of the New Zealand Order of Merit for services to victims of family and sexual violence. Her biggest hope is that her job will one day not be necessary.
The whole reason that you worked for Refuge was to do yourself out of a job. 20-something years on, and the numbers haven't changed. But, maybe they can.
Christchurch terror attack survivor Farid Ahmed has also become a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit. Farid made headlines around the world when he forgave the Christchurch gunman for murdering his wife Husna.
The real honour goes to my wife and my 50 others Muslim brothers and sisters who were killed.
And one of our greatest actors was also honoured today.
You knew this wasn't for you.
Rawiri Paratine for his dedication to Māori film and theatre. He remembers his time working on Whale Rider as some of his golden days, right up there with acting in Shakespeare plays at the Globe Theatre in London. Although in every long career, there's a couple of missteps.
I've been in some terrible plays.
But he does have a message to young artists to be true to themselves and...
Don't be an arsehole,
Wise words from one of our national treasures. Elizabeth White, Newshub.